going on?
Hello again.
Hello again.
He was sniffing her, and he didn't growl or anything. He just latched
She
onto
pet
her.
him, and when she pulled her hand back, he just latched on her. She pet him with her right hand, and then pulled back, and he latched on there. And I stuck my hand in his mouth, and I grabbed him.
Okay.
And I had him kind of in a headlock, but he was still flipping out because he's protective of us. Well, she was like, "That's okay, I'm an adult, I've been bit, but I need to go inside and wrap this up." And I said, "Okay, well, so if she's right here and you're where I am and I've got Zeus and he's like on his hind legs, I'm holding him." Instead of going to her house, she went this way. And he just, with my hand in his mouth, he slipped out and he grabbed her arm here on the left arm that time.
Okay.
And I stuck my hand in his mouth and I made a fist to separate it, and I took him down to the ground with my hand in his mouth. I mean, he didn't bite me.
Yeah.
And I held him there, so she ran off. But then, she took him because he doesn't.
Took him and went home.
I went up to their front door, and her husband, I was about halfway there, and her husband's like, "What the fuck, man?" And I said, "Is she okay?"
Yeah.
I said,
We think
"I'm here to make sure she's okay. I'm not trying to run off. I know what happened."
Okay.
And he's like, "Don't you fucking go anywhere." And he went and got his phone. I gave him my phone number. I gave him my name. And I said, "Look, I'm sorry. It's the Tomlinsons. They live at the end of Adams on the right with the big travel trailer."
He actually bought him from them.
They had the dad of him.
Okay.
And I guess she thought because of that it would be okay because they've got two of them and she could approach them. Well,
was he on a leash?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, he's
he
always
has a
on a
harness, like he's got the whole
harness and everything. It's just with the huge handle.
Did they say they were gonna make a report, or are they just gonna handle it?
I think they took her to the hospital. And
we saw her car go by. I'm
pretty
sure they took her to the ER.
Okay.
But he's like, "Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do?" I said, "I think you need to report it." And honestly, at this point, I'm probably going to take and have him put down because this is twice, and I can't have a dog that just stays in the house.
Yeah.
I can't take him for a walk, and I mean, this time I did warn him verbally, and she was there. She heard it. My daughter was there and heard it.
Okay.
But I still feel like shit.
Yeah.
I feel horrible.
But
wanted to go ahead and call you guys and let you know.
Okay.
Here's his current tag.
Okay.
Because I went the next day after that last incident and got everything fixed. Went to court 2 months later, got it all cleared.
Okay, all right.
He's current on everything. I'm either gonna have to find a rescue that can handle something like him because how big he is.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you're if you're set on trying to get rid of him, I'd find somebody that can take him.
I know a lady that runs a rescue for bulldogs.
Yeah, I'd try to go that route before you put him down. I mean, I understand
I've seen what she takes.
Yeah.
And I don't think she's ever had anything like him. And honestly, with this, I mean, if my daughter pisses him off,
we don't want to take that
she won't.
chance.
Yeah. I'm not afraid of pit bulls. I'm not afraid of bulldogs. I'm not afraid of dogs. Period. I mean.
Well, and the thing is, it might just be something like that can be trained out of him. So I don't know if you looked into dog training.
We have.
Okay.
And I took him to the vet that next day, and I spent 2 hours with this vet, and she was telling me things to do, and we're doing all that.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's getting worse instead of better.
Okay, all right.
He just turned 2 on the 19th of April. He's getting worse. He's not getting any better.
Okay.
And
I know, you can buy muzzles too, and if you put a muzzle on them and then took them for a walk, that'd be probably a safer option also.
I understand that, but there's still the at-home aspect.
Yeah. No, I totally understand.
I mean, he wrestles with the 11-year-old in the house, and they love
play,
each other to death, but outside of the house, he's very protective.
He didn't grab and shake and grip. He just clamped down on her arm.
Okay, all right.
And I mean, there's 4 holes in each arm. I know damn well there's 4 holes in each of her arms.
Okay.
And
so they haven't called yet.
It's gonna happen.
It literally just happened. I mean,
did it?
It's probably been 30 minutes.
Okay, all right.
I stayed while she brought him home, and then as I was walking up from their house, I saw her car go by.
Okay. So if they don't wind up calling, then I won't be back. If they do wind up calling, then I'll probably have to come back and just get a statement from you.
Okay. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, just explaining what happened. Yeah.
Can I give you my number and you call first so you're not doing like last time where you're standing at the gate?
Yeah.
The only reason I knew you were there that time is because he started barking.
My daughter.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to go in that fenced-in area, so I was just trying to bang on the side of the house there.
Yeah, the only one that heard you was Zeus.
Okay.
I got up to see what was going on and saw your flashlight.
Yeah.
And my daughter's about to go to bed too, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Like I said, I'm
what time do you go to bed normally?
10.
10. Okay,
Yeah,
so
no, last time it was like 11:30 when we came over.
yeah.
But he's
What's your phone number?
214-684-1137.
Okay.
Donald Powell, Powell. You know, we're going on a cruise in a couple weeks, and we're going to try to have him boarded. And I don't even know if it's a good idea to have him boarded, because they're going to put him in a kennel where he has his own yard and everything. But
Yeah.
he's going to be near other dogs, and I think it's going to be just a headache for him.
Well, that's up to them. You know, when you take it to them, I would just explain to them the situation, and then that's
And
up
it's
to
the same vet we use, King's
Yeah.
Creek there in Coughlin.
that's up to them to whether or not they want to deal with that. But so, anyways, like I said, if they wind up calling, then I'll be back just to get a statement from you,
Okay.
just explaining what happened. If they don't call, then I probably won't be back. So
What's your last name?
Fletcher.
Fletcher. Okay.
So I mean, if maybe they just want to handle it civilly. I don't know. Maybe they want to have you guys pay for the doctor's bills. I don't know. But if they wind up wanting to report, then I'll have to come back. If not, then I won't be back. So
I mean, we weren't on their property when it happened. We were in the road.
in the street, okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
never,
I mean-
we never got on.
We never
I got
saw
on their property afterwards when he was gone to go up to the door, and I didn't even get to the door when he came out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as his rabies shots are up to date and he was on a leash, then I mean, other than that, I mean, there's not really anything that any other issues that we should have. At that point, it's really just kind of I think it's like a civil matter, whether or not you guys agree upon paying the doctor's bills or whatever. You have your ID on you, man?
Yeah.
I just have to log that I spoke to you.
That's fine. You need both of them?
Just the one.
Okay. Well, CHL.
Okay.
I don't have it on me, but
715, 527. 05 55 12 73 05 55 12 73. Alright, so like I said, if they wind up calling, I might be back. But
this is a completely different circumstance because
yeah,
it was me, and
I thought she was just coming to stand beside me to talk to me. And
she walked up, got in his face, like bent over,
yeah,
which he absolutely hates.
Okay.
When you bend over and look him in the face.
yeah,
And she put her hand on him petting, and when she went to pull it away, he just latched on her.
yeah. A lot of dogs are like that, actually.
They find it was a
Yeah,
challenge.
it's like it's a dominance thing when you get their face, your face by their face. Go ahead.
Like I said, he never growled. He never acted like he was
Yeah.
pissed off. He just literally latched on.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't.
shake. I mean, like most dogs do.
10-4. Yeah, I had a dog that was really well behaved and stuff, but if you looked him right in the face like that, he'd get upset, and I think it's like a dominance thing. So I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
The only time he growled is whenever I stuck my hand in his mouth the first time we pulled him away, and I just wanted him to continue that into a headlock. He
Yeah.
was standing up, and I mean, he was flipping out. And had I not had a hold of him, he probably would have tried to bite me, because he's tried to do that since then too. Because I've gotten real stern with him,
Yeah.
and I get in his face to make him do what he needs to do. Because the other day she was feeding him, and our little dachshund walked up in front of him to go to the dog food bowl, and he lunged at him.
Okay. All right.
And so, like I said, all the steps the vet told me to take. She said you're not controlling every aspect of his life.
Okay.
You're letting him eat when he wants to. Because we used to leave a food bowl down. She said you
Yeah.
have to show him you're in complete control.
Oh yeah.
And for me, he does great.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the way she walked up, because my wife was off to my right, which would have been her left coming up. Maybe he thought the way she was coming.
Yeah.
She did walk toward me, so
Okay.
maybe he
Yeah.
thought.
All right.
Our other dog though was
He just wanted to get ahead of it, make sure everything
blind.
was.
Yeah, I understand. So the only other thing too is after a dog's bitten someone, it's
Quarantine.
supposed to be quarantined for a week. Yeah. So it just needs to be put somewhere where it's not accessible to family and friends and stuff.
even family.
Huh?
Even family, like in the house?
Yeah, I mean the kids and stuff. It's not supposed to be around the kids. So I mean, like his little yard right there, or whatever.
Well, he's not an outside dog. He's an inside dog. But he has a
Well,
bed.
he
He has a
stays in his
bed
or he
inside.
stays
All right.
outside.
I can just keep him in his bed.
Well, I'm just telling you, he's gonna be quarantined and kept away from family. So you do
That's
what
fine.
you want with it.
Yeah.
But so we'll just wait and see if they call, and if, like I said, if they call, then I'll have to come back and get a statement from you, just explaining your side of it. So, but other than that, I mean, it's really just waiting to see if they call for right now.
It'll be pretty quick, I'm sure. But
Okay, all right.
If they call and I don't answer, I have voicemail, but I might be in the shower or something.
Okay, all right. Well, if they call me, then I'll call you, and like I said, I'll just have to come get a statement from you real quick.
No problem.
Okay?
Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
no problem. You guys take it easy.